Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Shorty here at Money Premier Picks. Today I got another two-man for y'all for this Pacers Celtics game on Thursday, May 23rd. Coming off this Dallas Mavericks Minnesota Timberwolves game, game one of the Western Conference Finals. A great game. Uh, Minnesota had the lead for most of the game, never really got too out of hand, and then Dallas obviously pulls away with it in that fourth quarter. Uh, Huge game from the two stars on Dallas. 30 points from Kyrie, 33 from Doncic, combined 63 points. Yeah, they couldn't guard him. Ant just looked so drained from having to chase Kyrie around the whole game. I think he might be regretting those words, after the game. He didn't mean anything malicious by it. He was just being kind of competitive, saying that he's got Kyrie, but I think it definitely motivated Kyrie. He had 23 in the first half. That's the most he scored in the first half in a minute, at least for the playoffs. So yeah, great game. We cashed out on the two man, went 2 for 2. PJ Washington over 5.5 rebounds. He cashed with 7. And then we had Jaden McDaniels for over his 10.5 points. He had 19 in the first half. So uh, a great sweat free two man. Happy to hit that. And then we hit a 6-man on Sleeper that I posted in the Discord. So y'all join the Discord. It's totally free. Uh, yeah, link in the description as always. Join it up. You get all my slips in a list format, and I should say you get all my props in a list format, and you get all my slips that I get, on Prize Picks, Sleeper, whatever platform I'm using. So yeah, go ahead and join up. Follow the Instagram as well in the description, so you get updates on everything I'm doing. So yeah, we're looking to go back to back today. We went 16 for 21 on total props given in the Discord as well. So yeah, just an all around good day. So we're looking to go back to back today. As y'all see, my first prop that I have for y'all is going to be Tyrese Halliburton. He had a pretty decent game. Obviously, he cleared this RA game one, and then he also had 25 points, so not a bad game. Yeah, I like him to get this RA. You know, Shooting wise, anybody can have a bad night. He did. Um, I don't want to say he gave the game away, but they were up. I forget with how much left, but not that they could have, sat on the lead. They had like a 5 point lead. They could have played, uh, you know, more conservatively. And Tyrese Halliburton was out there kind of chucking up threes. So I feel like this game he'll be more of a facilitator, trying to get his guys going. Somebody like Turner, who really went off last game. Try to feed him the ball, maybe in the post and in the on the 3 point line, get him some good shots. Siakam, Nemhard, some of those guys, Obi Toppin. I feel like Tyrese will take a more dishing out the ball kind of role today. Um, this play is also pretty juiced to go over. A lot of the books like it. And they also have him projected to go over as well. And the head-to-head looks pretty good as well. 6 out of 8 against Boston. He's hit this the last 2 times that he's played them with 13. And yeah, like I said, super juiced to go over. Nobody has him for under, which is something we like to see. Minus 140. That's really big. So yeah, over 12 and a half rebounds and assists. This is, I think, his most juiced play. Um, you could definitely go with PRA if you think he's going to score. I went ahead and took, I don't know if it's the same, his points at 18 and a half on Sleeper. It's at 19 and a half almost everywhere else, including Prize Picks. So if y'all have Sleeper, go ahead and do that. Also, for Sleeper, use promo code PRINTER. You get a deposit match up to $100, and you can also help the channel out. So if you have not signed up for Sleeper yet, I'll put it in the description. All caps, promo code PRINTER. Yeah, you get your deposit match. And yeah, so Tyrese Halliburton for over 12 and a half rebounds and assists. I like this play. Juice to go over, projected to go over, and I like the script, my game script for this. I think he's going to hopefully have another 10 assist game. That's just what I see out of him this game. He said he needs to be better, all this stuff in his post game. So I'm expecting a dishing the ball out Halliburton this game. So yeah, our next pick is actually going to be another RA prop. We're going to be going with Drew Holiday. He was huge in that game for them, game one. As y'all see, he had 15 rebounds and assists, and he also scored the most points that he's scored I think all season they said, which is kind of crazy. He had 28, I think. Yeah, 28 points. Also, I'd say lock this points in. Obviously, this isn't to play, but on Sleeper, they have this at 14 and a half. So I'm pretty sure. Usually, Prize Picks has the more inflated props. So when I see somebody, somewhere like Sleeper have a higher prop for somebody, I usually like to take it. Either or, just like I did with Halliburton on Sleeper opposed to Prize Picks. Same goes for here. So 13 and a half points. Um, if y'all want it, if y'all like it, I'd say lock it in here on Prize Picks. But yeah, we're going to be going with his rebounds and assists, 10 and a half. He had 28 points, and that's the highest he's had all season. He definitely could go for another 14, 15 points or whatever. But I do see him continuing with this rebounds and assists. This is something where you can definitely be consistent. If he's dishing that ball out and getting rebounds, that's not something like, if your shot's falling or not. This is definitely something he can keep up, and I think he will. The head-to-head data also shows that. We can go ahead and take a look at it real quick. Jrue Holiday here. He's also pretty juiced to go over on this stat right here, rebounds and assists. Yeah, not as much as Halliburton. Actually, FanDuel has him for under, which is kind of crazy. I do not see that happening. Obviously, anything can happen. Projection, they also have him for under here, which is funny to me. But yeah, the head-to-head data says otherwise. 8 out of 10 only missed this twice against the Pacers in the last 10. His rebounds, I think, are maybe a little bit better. They got it for a push, and then he's also hit this 8 out of 10 times. So it's really what you think is best. I like the rebounds and assists. I like the combination together because he could, on a good night, he could go for 10 assists by himself, get 1 rebound. I'm pretty sure he had 8 assists. Go ahead and check it out. The assists look good as well. I took that on Sleeper at 4.5. Yeah, he had 8 assists. So if he gets 8 assists again this game, this is an easy cash, 10.5 points, or rebounds and assists, I should say. Yeah, I really like this play, the combo, just like for Halliburton. Halliburton can also pop off on rebounds, as well as just get 12.5, 13 assists by himself. So I really like both of these plays. They're both, Halliburton's projected to go over, Jrue's not, but not by much. Honestly, this probably will change by tomorrow. Hopefully, they got him for over. The over under for the season doesn't look as good either, but this head to head doesn't lie. And then, he just did it against them with 15, so I think he continues that. We can go ahead and check this out right here what the spread is. I'm actually interested. I haven't really looked at it yet. Yeah, so lower than last game, 9.5. Last spread was 10.5. It jumped though from 8.5. So pretty interesting. But yeah, this is going to be the 2 pick for today. Tyrese Halliburton over 12.5 rebounds and assists, and Jrue Holiday over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I like both these guys to go over. But like I always say, join the Discord to get all my plays. I already got, I think, 1 or 2 sleeper slips posted in there. Again, if you haven't joined Sleeper, use code PRINTER. When you're signing up, you get a deposit match up to $100. So go ahead and take advantage of that. I'll have it in the description, as well as the Discord link and my Instagram. Go ahead and follow that and join that so you get, all the updates. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I think there's a decent amount of good props and some good value on the board. So I will be posting a lot of slips in there, and maybe I'll be back with another video tomorrow. But that is to be considered. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in tomorrow's video. Like I always say, join the Discord, follow the Instagram, use code PRINTER when signing up Sleeper. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Let's cash.